Hey everyone, it's Jarvis. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go and have gameplay from my most recent stream. It is featuring Uncle Russ, Tomedy, and Sockcornnoodles. In the description below you will find all of their social medias. So please go and throw them a follow, and please like, subscribe on my video as well as go and follow me on all my socials. The commanders are going to be Grima, Saruman's Footman, uh, Myrkul, Lord of Bones, the new Eowyn, and Miirym. So enjoy the game, and see you in the next video.
All right, we're going to try this again. I am Uncle Russ. You can find me here on Twitch on Friday evenings doing some Commander content, as well as Saturday and Sunday mornings for Arena, and Tuesday nights for D&D. I am playing Myrkul, Lord of the Bones. This deck is as gross as I can get, meaning that the object is to take creatures, use sacrifice effects, and bring them back as enchantments. The enchantments usually have stacks and or aristocrats effects, making it really fun for me, but really miserable for everybody else. This is the last time I'm actually playing the deck before I retire it, so trying to go out in a gross hurrah.
Awesome. And Tom.
I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter and Moxfield at Tomedy, and in the chat on Twitch as the Spring Dweller. I'm playing Eowyn Shield Maiden. It's the Riders of Rohan precon, but it's the first precon that I've ever made like actual upgrades to. But this is the first time I've ever played the upgrades against 4 people, so that'll be fun.
Awesome. Excited for that. And Sock.
Yeah. I'm Sock. You can find me at Sockcornnoodles on most platforms, and you'll be disappointed with the lack of content I do. And today I'm going to play Miirym, and hoping this goes well, at least better than the last few times I played, or that'll determine how crazy I am Monday.
And if you haven't seen before, I am playing my Grima deck. It's the deck I've been playing for the past few times I've played Commander, mostly because I haven't won with it yet. I'm just trying to steal instant sorceries. And I'm keeping the greediest hand ever, and I'm going to get punished for it, but I'm okay with it. But with that out of the way, Russ, start us off.
All right, I'm going to draw. Figures. I'm going to play in the Death of Triumph, tapped, and pass.
Play an Island and pass.
Draw. And here's where you'll get to see the greedy keep. Emergence Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Ring.
Figured as much.
Arcane Signet.
Right.
I
That's the dream.
don't have another land, so that's why it's greedy. But I will pass.
All right. Oh, that's interesting. Play Command Tower, tap it, play a Minion of the Mighty, and pass.
All right. Tap. Draw. Play a Flames for turn and pass.
Mountain and pass.
Untap. Draw. That is not a land. But man, it's not the
This
worst
is gonna be
either.
interesting.
Because I also topped a Talisman of Dominance.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'm tapping this for colorless. Because I also got a Belwar Stone.
Also.
Look at all that mana.
I'll pass.
It's a shame something happened to it.
Russ.
Like a Brotherhood's End.
Russ, why don't you love me?
I don't have a Brotherhood's End.
But
Your sock might.
Well, I don't know what that is. So, I am going to let's do a Reliquary Tower, tap it for a Soul Ring, and pass.
Right.
Brotherhood End is a 3 mana sorcery that either destroys all artifacts with mana value 3 or less, or it deals 3 damage to all creatures and planeswalkers.
Hmm.
It is a standard staple right now.
I can't turn this into anything useful, so I'm going to pass.
I will play a Tranquil Cove, and I will gain my life and pass.
Look at Tom cheating by gaining life. Hi, puppy.
Bella, here's the deer playing out back.
Draw. Ooh, still no land.
All right.
2. Blue. Black. Grima. Pass.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't have the Hoste.
Draw. Let's a mountain. And have these for Rhythm of the Wild. That should be it. Pass.
All right.
You have the
Draw.
minion of the mighty that's not swinging.
It's a 0/1, so
But it's mighty.
And then tower for turn. Let's have a little fun.
I don't like fun. I'm
Well, this
diametrically
isn't like
I'm
this
diametrically
isn't a
opposed to
whole
it.
lot of fun. This isn't a whole lot of fun. This is like just to make everybody sweat a little bit. I'm gonna play 2 and 2 white. I'm gonna play Mondrak, Glory Dominus.
Okay.
If one or more tokens would be created under my control, I create twice that many.
Oh.
And then I can sacrifice 2 other artifacts and/or creatures to put an indestructible token on Mondrak. But I have to pay 1 colorless and 2 white or 2 life.
Okay.
And then I pass my turn.
4 life, you mean?
Russ, how many
4
Mondraks
life.
do you have?
2.
It seems like I was like, it seems like they're in every deck that has white for you.
As it should be. Actually, this one's a proxy because I really like the art, but I have a real one in my Ginny Faye deck.
I played Plains. I'm going to tap 3 and a white and play Protector of Gondor. So I'll make a 1/1 human soldier token. And I'll pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. Hot dog, it's a land. And it's a command tower, too. Ooh. For 1 blue, I'm going to cast Combat Research. It's an aura that makes it that whenever a enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. And as long as the creature is legendary, it gets +1/+1 and has Ward 1. And I'm putting that on Grima, of course. So Russ, actually no, I don't think you're the target for this one for the reason why I'm swinging. I think it's actually Sock. I'm trying to get ramp, and who likes to ramp more than people that are playing big dumb flyers? So moving to combat, and Sock, I'm swinging Grima at you. It'll be 2 damage.
That's sound logic, I gotta say.
Yeah.
It is. All right, so now how does this work? I
So
do
you
what now?
unveil cards from the top of your library until you hit an instant or sorcery.
Last Forest. Oh, I like this one. Fade from History.
Great news. I don't have to cast it, so I'll opt not to cast it. All the cards that aren't cast this way
I think it'd be fun.
get shuffled and go on the bottom of your library. And I also get to draw from the damage trigger. I might have been born at night, but I was not born last night. 1, 2, 3. Blue and
Claim it to be a smart play. I said
black.
it's a fun play.
I will go and cast Lord of the Nazgul.
Oh my.
So now when I cast Instants of Sorceries, I get a 3/3 Black Wraith, and I will pass.
All
Well,
right.
that's no fun.
Says who? Tokens
Does
are
everybody but you?
my alternate win con.
I mean, says the guy who plays Mondrak in every single one of his decks with play. But
All right. Forced.
I want your Mondrak, Russ.
it's easy. All you have to go is magicproxies.com. You can print one.
I'm going to bring out Miirym.
Okay.
Then
I got a flyer.
that is. Do you have a flyer? I'm going to give it haste, by the way, from Rhythm.
And I realized we didn't have you sing Rhythm of the Wild. And I'm surprised Russ didn't start singing it.
What's your flyer?
It's a 4/3.
Or 3.
Miirym's not afraid of a 4/3.
Not really. Okay. Going to declare attackers. All right, let's do this. I am going to swing Minion of the Mighty for all 0 of it at Russ. I'm going to swing Miirym at Jarvis. 6.
He caught on. No blocks.
Yeah, I'm not going to block.
There is also an attack trigger from Minion of the Mighty. Well,
Oh
Minion
yeah,
of the
he
Mighty
gets
is
to
not-
make a 4/4, right?
No. He gets to cast for free a card from my hand. Creatures with total power 6, Miirym 6. Put a dragon from my card onto put a creature card from my hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Why not Goldspan?
Okay, that's not that bad.
But it's actually 2 Goldspans.
Oh, right.
Okay. Still not that bad.
So for them, I'm gonna swing 1 at Tom and 1 at Russ, just because of the actual blocker threat now, because of 4/4.
Okay.
I will take 4.
I took the
I
command
also
damage.
All right.
Okay.
Now, do I get the treasures from that?
No.
I didn't think so. Just checking. All right. That's my turn.
Well, that was frightening.
Hi. I did like 4 damage. It's fine.
Draw.
Russ, this is now where you break out one of your 10 board wipes.
Oh, by the way, would the gold spans have gotten the +1 from Rhythm?
How does Rhythm read?
Non-token, well, one of them. Non-token creatures you control have Riot. They enter with your choice of 1/1 or haste.
So it's up to you whether or not you give the gold spin that's a non-token +1/+1 or haste.
It would have been +1 because it has haste.
Then whoever you attacked with that gold span would lose an additional one.
We'll say Tom, just make it even.
Okay.
All right. One black, black. Play a Grim Tutor.
That's pretty grim, Russ.
Aha! Trying to just like get something decent. That'll work. Search the library for a card, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Use 3 life. All right, so I lose 3 life. But I don't have to reveal it. I am then going to go ahead and pass my turn.
I'll play Path of Ancestry. And I'll tap 1 in a red, play Harsh Mentor. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield, if it isn't a mana ability, it deals 2 damage to that player.
Okay.
Then I... Sock is open. I'll swing both of these. It's a 3/3 and a 1/1.
Taking 4.
Now, is that it?
Yep, then I will pass my turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. I want to move straight to combat. Russ, I'm going to send 2 your way, unblockable, and Tom, I'm going to send 4 your way in the air.
Okay.
You said 2, right?
Yep.
All right.
And then we do the Grima stuff. So you unveil cards from the top of your library until you hit an instant or sorcery. Oh, not you, Tom. Not you, Tom.
Oh.
Right away. I got to harmonize. You get to draw 3 cards if you'd like.
Oh, I will definitely draw 3 cards. And Harmonize has 4 mana. So with it being 4 mana, I'll get it doesn't. Well, I also get a different ones, but I'll get a 3/3 Wraith. I'll draw 3, and then I also get to draw 1 from Grima hitting. Oh, there we go. There's some lands. I'll play this island as my land for turn. I now have 8 cards in hand.
Oh, Grima hit me? No. Nazgul hit me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit.
Okay.
I was going around the table, and I was trying to go and hit the green players first, hoping that I would hit their ramp spell. But I didn't hit either of their ramp spells.
No.
So I have 8 mana available. With 2 of that mana, I'm going to cast a Black Blade Reforged. And then I am going to go and pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
Okay. Oh. Interesting. I actually, no, not going to play that. Because what I'll do is play a Jessica's Will.
Okay.
Since Jarvis volunteered his information already, I'll choose him. We'll do. Where is it on here? 7 mana. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now I will. I'll shock in the breeding pool.
Okay. You've got to choose. What were the heroic intervention, and what's the other one?
Mirror of Life Trapping.
Okay.
Sure. Let's use 4 of that mana. Play the Mirror of Life Trapping. It's going to be interesting. For those who don't know what Mirror of Life Trapping is, whenever a creature, any creature, enters the battlefield, if it was cast exile it. Then return all other permanents exiled with Mirror of Life trapping to the battlefield under their owner's control. So, just to kind of make this interesting, let's just spend that 3 red. And 2, play a Scourge of Valkus.
Okay.
So Scourge of Valkus will enter the battlefield. Miirym will trigger, creating a copy of Scourge of Valkus, and then Scourge of Valkus will exile itself under Mirror of Life trapping.
Okay.
However, there are 2 triggers from Scourge of Valkus's Valkai of the Scourges. Whenever it enters or another dragon enters under your control, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons I control. I have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And it'll be 2 instances of 4 because this will disappear before the second one enters. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So, let's have it hit Jarvis. What's your commander at?
My commander is a 2/5, and it has Ward 1.
True. Won't hit that. First one will target Mondrak,
There.
and then I'll just hit Jarvis in the face with the other 4.
Okay.
So let's see here. That is, and just for the hell of it, because I can, I'll cast Heroic Intervention.
Okay.
Everything's hexproof and indestructible. I will.
Never mind. Continue. I was gonna say something and then I realized it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna exile if I don't cast it. So. I will. Did I swing Miirym? I swung it at Jarvis already.
Yeah, you swung Miirym at me.
All right, so I'll swing Miirym at Russ. I'll swing the 5/5 gold span at Jarvis. The 4/4 gold span at Tom, and the other one does not have haste. So.
Okay.
You're not gonna swing the
Alrighty.
Minion of the Mighty?
Don't have any uses for it, so he's gonna stay put.
Yeah, so you'll get 2 treasures total, right?
Yep. 2
Okay.
treasures.
Before damage is dealt.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Aetherize.
Which is?
Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hands.
All right.
So I don't take the 4?
No one takes damage.
But that is on the trigger. Yeah, and I have enough mana to do much else, so I will pass.
All right. Well, that just changed what I was going to do.
I bought us a turn.
Remember, the next creature cast is not actually. It hits the battlefield and then it disappears for a minute.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Windborn Muse. 2/3 fly it. Flying Spirit. Creatures can't attack me unless their controller pays 2 for each creature that is attacking me.
Okay, but
Uh,
Russ, that's going to get exiled, and Sturge of Valkus is going to come back because of the Mirror of Life trap.
well, then I'm not going to do that.
But then what would happen? The next creature the next creature that enters will bring your Windborn Muse back.
Yeah, still not doing that.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I am doing that. I got this. All right, so Windborn Muse gets cast. The Scourge of Valkus comes back.
Yes.
Right? You said the next creature that gets cast. So the next creature would be a Destiny Spinner. That gets exiled.
And then
And I get my Windborn Muse comes back.
Yes.
Huh?
All right,
It's
cool.
a little confusing.
But before we go any further, Sock would have a Rhythm of the Wild trigger and a Scourge of the Valkus trigger.
Yes. Well, it'll be 1 damage. Making it a little bit. Tom gets 1 damage.
Oh no, it'd be 2.
Kobold, not. Oh, that's right. This dragon.
And it'd be 2 instances of 2.
Yes, it would be. Sure, Tom, and then. Oh boy, could I destroy the Windborn Muse? I think I will.
Okay.
And that comes in with.
Well, no, you won't. You won't be able to destroy the Windborn Muse. The reason why you won't be able to destroy because the Windborn
because
Muse
it
won't be
came
there
out.
yet.
Yeah. You're right. That's right. So just Russ then in the face.
Okay. So 2 to Russ and 2 to Tom.
Yep.
And then I pass.
Keeping track of the stack. Russ, is this a bad time to tell you that you have to be board wipe, please? Because I only play 1 board wipe.
Yeah, because I got a Windborn Muse, so I don't care about anybody else. I mean, what I meant to say is.
Okay.
But I think I got the hang of this that like thing. So if nobody else casts any creatures, I think I have a way to deal with it.
Oh. Then instead I will play Court of Ire. I become the Monarch, and at the beginning of my upkeep, it deals 2 damage to any target. If I'm the Monarch, it deals 7.
Yeah, well, that can't stand.
All right. I'll go to my end step. I'll draw for Monarch and pass.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will play this swamp as my land for turn, and then for 3 mana, I will equip the Black Blader Forge to Grima. Tom, I am sorry, but I am going around the table, and they did not go and provide me with good things, so I'm going to see if you provide me with better. So it is it is 6 to Tom, and Windborn Muse flies, and you have flyers, so it is 6 to Tom.
And then I do the instant sorcery thing?
Yep.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorcery, Earthquake. Deals X damage to each creature without flying in each player.
Okay, and before I go any further, I have to take 2 because of activating an ability of an artifact that wasn't a mana ability. The equip of
Oh, okay, yeah.
the Black Blade.
Oh yeah.
So I
Thank you for
can't.
catching that.
I am going to pay. I am going to cast the Earthquake, just because, even though I can't pay X into it, just because it'll get me another Wraith.
Sounds.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to draw for dealing damage. And then I'm going to become the Monarch. Yeah, let's cast it. 3 mana. A Fire Shrieker.
Hmm.
2 mana. Equip Fire Shrieker to Grima. And I will take 2 again. I'm now going to move to my end step. And I will draw a card for being the Monarch. And that is all. Nothing to see here.
You're making me worried there, Jarvis.
What are you worried about?
And what was it that you said a fire shrieker is what is that?
It is an artifact. It's an equipment that gives my
Okay.
commander double strike.
All right. Well,
That's no problem ever.
Draw.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Unblockable double strike commanders. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
With a Black Later Forged.
All right.
I need win cons, Russ.
So
You should,
we all need win cons.
you should just be proud of me. My win con is combat focused.
This is true. You've grown.
3 green.
I've grown
Red.
into Voltron commanders. I don't know how I feel about it.
Destiny Spinner hits the battlefield.
All right, so
And-
my Destiny Spinner comes back.
But there will be 2 Scourge of Valkus triggers.
Oh, that's true. So Miirym will do
Well,
3.
Well, it would only do
Okay.
2 because it would go away. Well, actually, you could stack the triggers, so it would do 3 each.
Yeah, 3 each.
Yeah.
What's your commander at?
My commander is large.
Yeah.
It is 2/5 plus 4. It is a 6/9.
9. Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm a child. I know.
Interesting. Um. Okay. Yeah. Let's do. I'll just hit you directly, Jarvis.
For both of them?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, you have the threat.
I don't see the threat.
Yeah. So. Let's see here. 1, 2. Can I even get?
Is just a friendly commander coming over to see what you have to offer? Wants to sample your wares?
Mm-hmm. That's not helping me there. So I won't do that. I'm just gonna pass.
Okie dokie. Gonna untap.
How come I feel like Russ's
Draw.
solution to this is going to be a board wipe?
Oh,
So long. Farewell. A Japanese foil for you. Choosing artifacts, creatures, enchantments, but specifically not graveyards.
Tom, do you have any responses?
I do not.
I do have a response. I'm going to cast Slip Out the Back, targeting Grima. Sock?
Um,
I have nothing.
Okay.
and Nope. All right. Yep. So those.
So how this will work?
Oh,
Uh,
wait, you said artifacts.
yes.
I don't have it. I was just checking to see if I could use those before they disappeared. But yeah, I don't have anything.
So how this works is Grima will get a +1/+1 counter. And because the equipments are attached to Grima, they will also phase out with Grima. Because
That's disappointing.
that's how phasing works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel like a jackass now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you noticed, I've been holding up 1 mana the entire game. That was why. I'm not going to need race anymore.
That thing's a 6/6.
Grima now has 7 power. It's now 7/10, but you slip out the back as a +1/+1 counter.
Oh, thank God I got rid of the fire shrieker.
Oh, you didn't get rid of the Fire Shrieker.
It wasn't attached yet.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
It
me.
was.
That was the last thing I did before passing my turn.
I tried to get rid of it, y'all. I really did. I got nothing because I'm tapped out. So save us time.
Okay.
Like sorts that bad boy when it phases in.
Why so violent?
Because you can two-shot us. Almost. That's 14 per shot, right? So yeah, can two-shot us.
Hey, Amara, how you doing? Amara, I can't destroy Tom.
Amara, why?
Tom doesn't feel like he has the best instant sorceries to steal.
I'm gonna tap 3 and a white. I'm gonna play Lost Sonarch Captain. There isn't anyone that I can tap, but I did cast one that shares a creature type with my commander.
Spry 1.
Okay. And I will pass my turn.
And Russ, I now have the least amount of mana. Sock, I'm assuming you put Miirym in the command zone, right?
Yeah.
This is a +1/+1 counter. I need to keep it on him. Draw. I want to play a Sunken Hollow. It will enter in untap because I do have 2 basic lands. That's awesome, Darth. No, I won't cast it this way. For 2 and a black, a Sedgemoor Witch. It'll make me pest when I cast instants or sorceries. And now Grima actually hits for 8 because it's 5, 6. So wait, did I do math wrong before? No, 5. It's 5, which puts it at 6, 7. Oh, now it's a 7. I must have done math wrong before. Because before I had 4 lands.
What's
No, it should be
attached to it
7.
besides Fire
Oh no,
Shrieker?
never mind. It is 7. He is 5 plus 2. So before it was 6. Okay, yeah. So it'll be hitting for 14. I'm so out of it.
What else is attached to it other than Fire Shrieker?
Black Blade Reforged and a combat research. But Tom, don't worry. You're not the target. I don't listen to Amara when she tells me to kill you. Plus, it's also Sock's turn to go and get hit. For a total of 14. But it's 7.
Holy cheese and crackers.
But it's 7. It'll trigger. And then 7. So.
Okay. They just keep it.
Yeah, until you hit an instant or sorcery.
There are the peaks. Archon. Land. Lozon. There we go.
Rishkar's expertise.
Rishkar. Yep.
Oh, that's not very good. Because that cares about non-human. No. That cares about any creature, right? I don't remember. Yeah, greatest power.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
So I will draw 7. 1,
And
2,
any spell with mana value 5 or less from your hand.
6. When I was thinking of it before, I was thinking of in Garrett's Wake. Not in Garrett's Wake. Return of the Wild Speaker. Still a Garrick spell. Because that is I want to cast a Murmuring Mystic for free. Because now when I cast an instant or sorcery, I'll also get a bird as well as a pest. And then I will also draw for dealing damage. And now the second time.
Kaluth's Will.
I'm going to go and cast that where X equals 0, and I'll get another pest and another bird, and I'll draw another card. Well, no, I say another bird, but one bird. So I now have 2 pests and a bird.
And a 7/7 Walloper.
Anything that makes sense to cast now. I'm just trying to get my hand sorted out to where it makes sense. Okay. I'm not going to cast anything else. I'm going to draw for being the Monarch, and then I have to move to discard phase. Need to pick one more card. I'll pick that. So I will be discarding Temple Deceit, Demolition Field, Mindstone, Midnight Clock, Covetous Urge, Infernal Grasp, and an island. And that is all.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me 5, 6, 7. It was 8 damage. I wasn't counting the +1/+1 counter. So you should. I'll lose 2 more total. I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. Why it's not 8? And I knew it should have been 8. It was 5 from the lands, 1 from the enchantment, 1 from Grima's power, and then 1 from the +1/+1 counter. Man, Jarvis, learn how to math.
All right. Something else here. All right. Play mountain. Going to
Amara, how were your games today?
tap a green and 2. Going to cast Green Sun Zenith.
X equals 2.
2. Going to bring Gale Nurture. Zenith back. Then tap 3 for Adaptive Automaton, choosing dragons. And pass.
Alrighty. And tippity tap. Draw. All right. I gotta do something.
You did something that was already very scary.
What? I just wiped the board.
Oh no, Sock,
Yeah, I'm just refreshing.
Socky, come back.
Spell table wasn't loading anything.
3 in a black. I'm gonna discard Takanuma.
Okay.
I'm gonna mill 3 and return a creature or planeswalker to my hand. So I got Shigeki, Sanctum Weaver, and a Epic Growth. I'm gonna return Sanctum Weaver to my hand. I'm gonna play Sanctum Weaver.
Okay.
And then gonna play a Tormod script and pass.
Where did all the cameras go? Spell table.
All right. I am gonna bring out Eowyn, and I'm gonna scry from Path of Ancestry.
Can Commander share a type with itself?
Yeah.
On album.
Oh, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I was supposed to create a human soldier, but that happened before Eowyn came in. I am going to pass.
Going into my turn, I will draw for turn. I'll play this island as land for turn. What do blockers look like? It looks like people have better blockers than what I have. So I'm going to swing Grima at Russ and the bird over at Tom.
Holy shit, this is gonna hurt. What is it, 16?
No, 6, 7, 8,
Nah.
9. It's 18. So it's 9, then it triggers, and then 9 again.
Is that lethal?
No.
Yeah, that's
it's-
lethal. No, that's lethal.
Well,
That's like because I had 2 before. That kills me.
No matter who I hit kills. Well, we still need to trigger it the first
I'll
time.
put you at 20.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, and you'll only be at 20 commander, not 21.
Oh, I always thought it was 20.
No, it's
Okay.
21.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm right at the cusp.
Okay. Darth, I'll go and look at getting that added. So
All right, so hang on.
9 and
Swamp. Jahira. Swamp. Elvish Mystic. Phyrexian Tower. Swamp. I appreciate this.
man, getting you to your interaction.
Abzan Ascendancy. Razorfish Thicket. Iron Blast.
Am I not going to cast that? Let me look.
Choose up to 1 creature, destroy the rest.
Huh. I'm going to choose not to cast it, but I do get to draw for dealing damage to you. And
And
now
then they go on the bottom of my hand, right?
the bottom of your library in a random order. Because I don't want to only have Grima. Someone might play an Edict effect, and then I'll be sad. and then again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Branch left pathway, Dryad. Absent Overham. Limestone. Brushland. Matic Lantern. Castle Ardenvale. Mirage Wake. Chantress's Presence. Forest. Nisa. Swiftfoot Boots. Enlightened Tutor.
Okay. Darth, I don't know how you put on the bottom of your hand, but Russ, I'm sure, will let us know. Enlightened Tutor, you say. That's artifact or enchantment?
That is artifact or enchantment. Reveal it, then put it on the top of your library
Okay.
after you shuffle.
Don't be greedy, Jarvis. Don't go for what you always go for. What I always go for is Bolsa Citadel.
Oh.
Be greedy, Jarvis. Be a man. Be a clug man.
And of course, I am casting it, so I'll get another pest, and I'll get a bird. I think I know what I'm gonna get, but I want to see. I want to go through my deck and see if there's anything better. Because I don't feel comfortable leaving myself without mana. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna get. I'm getting Mithril Coat. And I will then draw that for the trigger for drawing a card. So that will be in my hand. Um, I'm not gonna cast anything else. For 1 black, I want to cast a Dark Ritual, which will then get me another pest and another bird. I'll use 2 of that mana for a Scroll of the Masters. And I'll have 1 black mana left over that I am going to let leave the pool. I am going to then draw for being the Monarch. 3, 6, 8. I have to discard. I'm going to discard Professor Onyx. And I will pass.
All right.
Well, we obviously know who the problem is. We just don't know how to take care of it.
Don't know what you're talking about. There's no problem here.
Only thing I can do. Tap out and bring out Miirym. Gain 2 life. And pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. That's not what I wanted to draw. Stand up Citadel comes in tapped. Black, green, white. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Myrkul.
Okay. Almost as indestructible.
Almost has it. Actually, he does have indestructible.
Oh yeah, but he's less than half your starting life total, right?
Right. So then I'm going to go ahead and crack Tormod's Crypt and exile Jarvis's library.
You mean my graveyard?
That too.
No, the
Well,
library. Pick the library.
no. Yeah, let's go with the library. And then go ahead and pass.
Captain will make another soldier token, which then another human's entering the battlefield. So I'm going to tap. Tap the Sedgemoor Witch.
That Sedgemoor Witch had a family?
Draw for turn. Tap 3 and play Commander Sphere.
Russ, I wanted to let you know that you going in exile in my graveyard was a good idea because I have Mystic Sanctuary in my hand.
Mm.
All right, tap 2 white and 1 extra for Ward to play Lost to Legend on Grima.
I have a response.
Okay.
I would like to go and memory lapse that.
Just puts it back in his hand.
Yeah, it's well, no, it puts it on the top of its owner's library instead of the graveyard.
Okay.
And I'll get another bird and another pest.
Okay. I'll go to combat. Eowyn saw another human enter the battlefield, so she'll make 2 of these. Uh, I'll tap the Murmuring Mystic and I guess one of the pests.
Oh, and before we go any further, before I forget, my Scroll of the Masters does get a counter as well.
Oh no. Okay. Both of these humans are gonna swing at you. They're 2/2s with trample and haste.
Okay. I'll block with my 4 remaining pests,
Okay.
and I will gain 4 life.
Oh crap. Forgot about that. Alright, pass my turn.
Okay. In your end step, let's flash out this Mithril Coat.
No.
And then Scroll of the Masters gets a counter. And then untap. You're only 1 counter, silly. Only 1 pest. I'll have 4 untapped birds. And then I'm a little torn right now. Because, in a way, it is Tom's turn to go and get hit.
Oh.
On the other hand, if I hit Tom, Grima only triggers once.
Actually, if you hit any of us, Grima only triggers once.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for the card draw.
No, it only hits us once, though. We're dead on the first hit.
Oh, I didn't think. Oh, yeah, I guess you all are. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Nope.
I want to play this Mystic Sanctuary as my land for turn and put Memory Lapse back on top of my library because I do have 3 other swamps. Because Sunken Hollow. 3 other islands because Sunken Hollow is an island. Well, Tom, they made a compelling argument. So Grima's coming over your way.
Okay. How much is that?
It's lethal.
Okay.
because it's 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
well no, Tom will get hit. Tom does get 2 triggers. Because Tom only took 6 Grima before. Never mind. So Tom, unveil cards for the first one.
Lost to Legend.
Lost to Legend. Let's tuck Myrkul. Because I don't want to pay the mana for Miirym.
So wait, what happens?
It gets put forth from the top of your library, or you can put it to your command zone.
I'll just put it in the command zone. Gonna die next anyway.
And then I'll get another pest, another bird, another pest. I'll have 2 of these. And this gets a trigger, and I'll draw a card. And then the next one, Tom, is... Well, that trigger goes away because your library goes away because you're dead. So on the second, you get hit, you die on the second hit. Yeah. And then I'll draw. For a single blue, I'm going to cast a Birthday Escape. I'll draw a card and the ring tempts me. Yeah, I want to move to end step, and I'm going to draw for being the Monarch. And then I'm going to discard... Yeah, I will discard Rivendell and Exotic Orchard, and I will pass.
All right.
You have an actual ring. I like that.
It's my wedding ring.
Aw.
Grima said yes.
That's nice. Aw.
Jarvis, do you have any flyers?
I have 6 birds.
All right, well, that's game for me.
They're the 1/1 variety.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm willing to draw 1 card before I call it myself.
I had the win earlier, but I thought I'd play a fun card instead. I was like, yeah.
Nope, that's it for me.
So, and I also have 3 counter spells in hand.
Yeah, I figured.
I have Memory Lapse, Backdraft on the Lock, and Counterspell itself. And Shore Up to also protect.
Okay. Note to self. Don't play nice next time. Just kill Jarvis.
Excuse me.
You didn't know that? I'm sorry.
No, I don't know what these cards do. I said that at the beginning.
Grima just steals stuff. It just so happens that I also make it that Grima can get big. Thank you for everyone if you stayed until the end of the video. Yet again, remember to go and follow my guests on their socials, as well as liking, commenting, and subscribing on this video itself. Until the next video, have a great night.